You would naturally think that helping and caring about others and showing those things in your actions is always a good thing. But by time, at least for myself in my life, I have understand that actually giving that time and space to others and not always trying to be so much in others' lives and for them and doing all those things for them is actually the best thing that you can do for others. The thing is that we all have our own paths to take, our own journey to go, and certain things have to happen in certain way and certain time, and certain things you just have to experience and go through yourself. Certain things you just can't just give and tell to others. Certain things that just you can learn by experiencing and understanding and learning that there is just certain amount that you can do for others. And there comes to that point always that when you cross that if you do too much and be too much for others, you are actually hindering their growth and their own journey, because you try to take all the responsibility and try to take their own experience away by giving your own experience to them. You take away all those first time experiences and lessons and their own learning path to learn to connect certain things and use their own brain and understanding, and that is natural part of all of this world and your path to go and grow. It is not your job always to do everything for others. There is that time and space when you just have to let them go certain things on their own that will hurt and that will challenge them. It is not always the best thing to give everything of you and what you have experienced and learned. And that is the hard lesson to many learn. At least for myself, when I feel myself, see myself kind of very empathic person that wants to naturally take care of others and be for them. But all of us, we have to take the responsibility end of all of our actions, and there is those natural consequences, and you can't save all. That is just a hard truth to digest, understand, and understand that not all of us wants that help that you are offering, or are not appreciating that. And then you just end up in a situation when you are constantly giving and giving from your limited resources without no use, without any kind of benefit to anybody. And that is not the place that you should be, never. So you always should be careful to try to balance out that constant giving and taking care of yourself also, and try to put yourself on the other person's view and perspective and thinking about them and their own journey and what is truly best for them. Also, it is crucial to learn to in some way let go. We as humans always grow and learn and move forward different paces, and sometimes things just happen in a way that if you have been with somebody else or others in certain time and place together and resonated with others, the things wouldn't always last and be the same, and there is that possibility that you start to grow from each other away further and further, and then you finally end up in a place that you hopefully understand that other person's company is not anymore beneficial to you, and he or she is just hindering your growth and taking you down. So it is really crucial to choose your company well, the people that you are close to. And always make sure that there is certain kind of balance in give and take. And also that those people that you are taking care of and helping, that they also give something to you back and in some way appreciate you and value you. And of course are willing to take that help from you. Ultimately, you never can force anybody to do something. You can always try to give advice and your help, but ultimately it is our own choice always if we want that help. And that is also something to understand and appreciate and to remember. And always try to also remember that, try to focus to doing what feels right to you, and even if what you give to others is not the same and everything will not happen like they should and people treat you wrong, You will not try to respond in the same way. Try to keep those high values. Try to be understanding and be the better person, bigger person. If somebody else do wrong to you, you don't have to respond in the same way. Of course, it is beautiful thing to take care of others and love them. But these things that I have mentioned in this video are just hard truths that we all have to go through and understand them. And after all, it is always about balance, to give and take, and taking care of yourself like you take care of others. Taking all the participants onto account. Keep in mind and what is best for all of us. So always keep loving and be understanding, but also respect others' opinions and their own space and their own journey. We have to go certain things, go through in this life alone. And you can still be loving and caring. Be polite to others, even if you are not always there for them, and you don't have to feel remorse or any negative feelings because of that. Sometimes the love is not always directly the best thing that you feel to do. It is about taking care of, taking account all these different aspects, remembering them and respecting them. So I thank you again being with me as always. If you're interested about personal coaching, I'm offering that constantly. I want to thank you again being with me today and hope you all the best and take care as always.